And both teams, Coach, both programs, or all these students, finals are over, stress is over. Now they can just get back to concentrating on basketball. So stress-free tonight, Coach.
Yeah, I think so too, and they can just, so to speak, let their hair down and play as well as they can and relax. And I will say a little caveat here on the Campbellsville Tigers, a lot of coaches' kids playing on this team. Keyston Brown is the son of Daniel Brown, the head coach at Henry Clay. Jay Milburn is the son of Brian Milburn, assistant coach at Campbellsville, used to be at Campbellsville University. And then Jordan Graham, the son of Robbie Graham, who's the head girls basketball coach at GRC, who's one of the best in the business. So a lot of coaches' sons. That's contagious, and it's always good to have those kind of players on your floor.
So for the Tigers tonight, their starters will be zero. Jace Wallace, along with number 2, Keyston Brown. You just talked about him, Coach. Number 15, Malachi DeSouza. 23, Jarius Key. And 33, Malachi Muhammad, the 6'9" senior from Los Angeles, California. We talked about Brett Vernon in his 7th season. The assistant coaches, Mark Vernon and Peyton Halsey as well. So we're going to do a little entrance music here for the Bears. A little different lineup for the Bears tonight. For the first time in a long time for the Bears, again to be the freshman here from Pikeville, Kentucky. Be number 0 will be Kean Warks. He'll be followed by the 6'2" junior from Elliott County High School, number 2, Corbin Spencer. Up next will be the redshirt senior, 6'9" forward from Clemens, North Carolina, Jacob Brown. Up next will be the sophomore from Chapmanville, West Virginia, the 6'8", number 10, Devin Collins. Definitely a threat from deep for the Bears. And the final starter for the Bears will be number 12, the senior from Los Angeles, California as well, Teddy Parham. Again, the Bears are led by Ty Compton in his 3rd season. Assistant coaches, Evan Faulkner, Sid Christ, Hunter Shelton, Asia Duvall, Isaiah Salyer, and Spencer Howard. Again, Coach, the Bears well represented tonight. Got the dance team here. I know they got a routine at halftime, their Christmas performance, and also the cheerleaders too. So a lot of student athletes are staying after finals. A lot of people will have a little stress-free action here at the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Yeah,
it just shows the level of commitment that these student athletes have to be here after finals are over with. And it's not just our local kids that live around here. This is all our dance team, all our cheerleading squad is here, and that's great to see. It's also great to see Eli made it to the game tonight, even though he's getting over the flu, and that's a good teammate to be able to get out there and support his comrades.
You know, that is something there too. You talk about culture. That is culture coming in. I'm not feeling well. I'm not going to be able to play tonight. I'm not dressing out. But me still coming on and sit on the bench though and support my guys here. Because Kean Warks, maybe Eli can see something there, and as on during a break or whatever, he could help out the freshman.
Yeah, every single player on your team is valuable and important in whatever role they're in. So tonight Eli's got an opportunity to be a mentor and a leader on the bench and try to teach and maybe even learn some lessons while they're on the side.
Muhammad and Brown will jump center for the Tigers and the Bears, and Muhammad will control the tip, and they'll get it over to Keyston Brown. Guarded by Warks up front here, Coach.
Yeah, the Bears coming out in their man-to-man half court, a little bit of switching on handoffs, and looks like Campbellsville's going to try to get an ISO touch in the post here with his 4-round one.
Gets over to DeSouza, working against Parham, gets over to Key, gets all the way to the bucket, lays it up the right hand, 2-0 Campbellsville. Spencer's going to bring the basketball down for the Bears, gets over to Parham. Work off the screen, man-to-man defense from Campbellsville, gets knocked away by Muhammad, and the ball will remain with the Bears. So the shot clock reset when Campbellsville on the steal. They got 28. Now they're going to reset to 30.
Good hustle on the steal and dive going out of bounds. The clock gets reset to 20 on that change of possession, and a couple of mental mistakes here to start the game right here. Not the way you want to start.
Works at the basketball, gets over to Parham, who's going to get to the key. Switch over to Collins out of the corner, three-point shots up. At the bottom of the bucket, Devin Collins with a three-point shot.
Yeah, it's hard to give him space. He's going to make those when he gets space in those corners, and great job of the Bears finding Devin in the corner for Devin Collins' first 3 of the game.
Although Works tried to take the the charge, no call. Coach Compton's wanting the explanation of the call.
I think it may have surprised everybody on the court that he was going to take that charge. But one thing Ken will do is he will not be afraid to use his body and sacrifice for his team.
Brown gets the basketball, working against Warwick. So good 15 on the shot clock. Gets to the bucket, and that is going to be Devin Collins stepped in.
It's a great job by the Bears. Back-to-back plays, back-to-back attempted charges. Those are the kind of hustle plays you like to see.
That's Brown. That was his team's first as well, too. That's kind of contagious as well, isn't it, Coach? Can step in and take that charge.
It really is, and it really takes a lot of the aggression away from the offensive team when they're always thinking about somebody taking a charge on them.
Well, we'll get this work. I just got a text. We've got a stream, but no sound for some reason. I'm not for sure. Check on that. Thanks for letting us know. Morgan Dixon. Parham's got the basketball, gets all the way to the bucket. Tries to finish, unable to do so, and then kicks out to Warwicks. Collins for a three, blocked by Key. Warwicks will come in with a hustle play with an attempt to steal, unable to do so, but a nice hustle from the freshman coach.
Yeah, a lot of great effort plays on that. Coach Compton's giving the absolute right advice right there for Devin Collins, and people are going to try to run him off that three-point line. There's a perfect chance for a shot fake, maybe one dribble to clear your space there, but great play by Key on the block.
Muhammad's got the basketball there. Gets it over to Brown, who's working against Warwicks. Free throw line jumper, no, going to give Muhammad a mismatch on the inside on the switch. It's his first bucket. Campbellsville leading this one 4-3.
Yeah, great recognition by Brown on that pass. The Bears ended up switching on that and certainly had a 5-on-1 mismatch in the post.
Warwick kept his hand on top of the basketball, gets over to Parham, who dribbles off his foot. Last two possessions for the Bears, Coach. Look kind of rusty or out of whack right now.
Yeah, we're a couple careless turnovers there that we can't do. We actually started the game with a turnover that we ended up getting back running out of bounds. So, we've got to make sure that we value the basketball. It's hard to score when you don't get shot attempts, and that's what you want to try to get, a good quality shot attempt every trip down the floor.
Brown gets over to Key, swings it over to D'Souza. Works on Muhammad on the inside, tries to finish right hand. He does. Nice move by Muhammad. That gives him 4. Campbellsville leading this one 6-3.
Yeah, you can kind of see the game plan is Campbellsville's wanting to try to get that ball inside to Muhammad as much as they possibly can. They feel like they've got an advantage in that post. We've got to step our defensive game up a little bit.
Works over to Collins, looking for Spencer. Got 14 on the shot clock. Gets down to the free throw line, swings over to Parham. 3-point shots up. Bang from Teddy Parham, 6-6.
Good job of sharing the ball. I think everybody on the team touched that basketball in that possession, getting it moving around, and that's a high-quality offensive set. And anytime you get a wide-open three for Teddy Parham, that's a win for you.
I just got word that the sound is working, so thank you for Morgan Dixon. No David checked on that one. Still from Teddy Parham. Going to get it all the way to the bucket. Tries to finish that run, unable to do so. But this will be on Jarius Key. It is. It'll be his first, team second.
One of the things you probably will love to see right there is our wide-open three-point shot that went in created an opportunity to play a little bit harder on defense, got a steal, and create another offensive play. So looks like Teddy got kneed right in the thigh on that layup attempt. He's got a little bit of a limp. Hopefully he can shake that off.
Averaging close to 18 points per ball game. He's already got 3. Excellent free throw shooter. He'll make the first. Makes it 7-6. He'll have one more. That rattles in, goes through, give him 5 points on the evening. You pike up to 8-6 lead on a little 5-0 run, Coach.
Yeah, I think that's a great job of Teddy of showing his ability to score at every level. That was getting to the rim, he hit a 3, getting to the free throw line. Those are the things you like to see out of a scorer.
Definitely off the steal like you talked about it too. Wallace got the basketball over to Muhammad, being guarded by Brown. That may be a third offensive foul. It is. I'm sorry, the second one charge. That's going to be Muhammad. It'll be his first, team's third. Jacob Brown did a nice job holding his position, Coach.
Yeah, great defensive effort right there. And you love Muhammad's physical play. He just was a little too physical, and maybe JB was a little light and got pushed off his spot there. But great defensive play right there by him, and hopefully that'll take a little aggression away from Muhammad.
Brown up top, gets over to Warwicks. Being guarded by D'Souza, gives it to Spencer. Gets all the way to the bucket, swings over to Collins. Baseline jumper, rattles around, comes out. Brown with the defensive rebound, gets over to Wallace. D'Souza's being guarded by Spencer. Gets the bucket, picks up a dribble. Brown's got it on top 20 on the shot clock. Key's got it in the corner. Swing about to Wallace. 15 on the shot clock now. A little confusion on the pick up top. Brown 3-point shots up. Rattles around, comes out. Spencer, nice defensive rebound.
That was fortunate. Brown's a really good outside shooter, and He had hit every part of the rim. It just didn't go down for them, and that's probably a blessing for U-Pike. That's one of those stats we talked about. Their three-point percentage, the lower that is, the better chance we have of pulling out a victory.
15 on the shot clock. Warwick's got the basketball over to Collins. DeSouza will switch, pick him up. Spencer, long three, shots up, shots good. Bears lead this one 11-6.
Way downtown, he's very capable of doing that. I didn't really love that possession. We spent a lot of time with that ball on the perimeter, just kept scooting back, but Corbin bailed us out with a nice long three ball.
Bradley Bunch will check in for the Bears' next dead ball. Gets over to Brown. We'll switch up top. Wallace over to Key. Nice looking play there. He finishes it with his left hand, 11-8.
Yeah, very unselfish play there by Jace on that backdoor cut, and Key did a great job finishing on the opposite side.
Yeah, using that rim as a little, almost another screen, right, Coach?
And I'm not even sure he needs it. He's one of the most athletic kids I've seen, but a very fundamental play.
15 on the shot clock over to Parham. They're going to use a screen from Jacob Brown. Collins. Collins got the basketball under 10 on the shot clock. Well, he'll fake the handoff to Warwick. He's got the basketball. 5 on the shot clock. He'll fake over to Collins. 3-point shots up. Good, wow. Devin Collins, 14-8. Bears with the lead.
Quick release right there, and again created by Kean Warwick getting into that orange paint, creating a little bit of a help situation, and gave him just a blink of an eye to be able to get that shot off, and he swished it.
D'Souza got the basketball, almost a steal from Warwick over to Brown. Wallace has got the basketball, looking for Muhammad on the inside. They swing it to him on the baseline off his hands, and they're going to say Brown knocked it out.
Yeah, good effort on the post defense right there. Good post up by Muhammad. Jacob Brown was able to knock that ball out of bounds. 11
on the shot clock. Bunch will check in for the Bears, replacing Warwick, and then Chandler Clements, the 6'7 junior, will replace Jarius Key. Wallace got the basketball on the baseline, being guarded by Parham. Nice job by Teddy to cut him off.
Yeah, we're getting caught into a switch on these. We've got to scram back and make sure we scramble to the recovery. Did a nice job there closing that out.
Be off of Parham out of bounds. Be a possession back to Campbellsville. Yes, I thought the Bears did a good job defensively, Coach, forcing that long range three, just unable to get that defensive rebound.
Yeah, ideally that's what we want to try to force, is to try to make them take tough contested perimeter shots. This is not the ideal game plan of getting the ball inside the Muhammad. He probably forced that one a little bit, and that's back-to-back unfortunate recoveries for us, but good hustle plays.
Jordan Graham, the 6'3 freshman from Winchester, will check in, and he's going to replace Muhammad, so they'll definitely get much smaller. So 12 on the shot clock.
Yeah, they'll probably become more perimeter-oriented now that Muhammad is not in the game, which doesn't hurt us on matchups. We have really pretty much 5 guard-forward combinations out there.
Wallace being guarded by Parham. We got 5 on the shot clock. Nice move against the freshman. Blazes it off the right-handed to glass. It's his first bucket, 14-10. Good-looking move there, Coach.
Yeah, Wallace is a quality player. He's very good at slashing to the basket, and you got to do a good job of keeping it out of his strong hand for sure, and then making sure that you finish at the rim with everything you got to contest.
Keys to Brown's going to call for his second, team's fourth, and that will bring in Javon Smith, 6'2 sophomore from Bardstown, and then Mark Vance will check in, replacing Jacob Brown. Vance had a nice game against Wilberforce on Saturday off the bench. Closing in on 13.5 minutes to go in this first half of play. Bears leading this one 14-10. Spencer got the basketball, finds a bunch up top, swing to the Parham. Thought about the three, been guarded by Wallace. Crossover dribble, a little bit of contact, no call. Off the glass, no good, and that'll be Campbellsville basketball.
Probably a force at the rim there. Probably thought he got fouled, but should have probably created a situation where 3 guarded 1. Great opportunity to get that ball moving. Did think he got a reach in on that, but nonetheless, sharing that basketball probably would have been the primary thing to do.
Wallace swings over to Clements, backdoor cut to Sousa, doesn't find him. Shots up, no good. Spencer gets the defense rebound. He's going to push as the Bears wants to run. Nobody stops Spencer. Now he picks him up. Gets all the way to the bucket, stops, pops from the baseline. Nice move. Corbin Spencer, give him 5.
Good jump stop. I wasn't sure how he was going to get away from that charge on that baseline, but he did a great job of stepping to the side and finishing way up over high, the teardrop shot.
Bears leading this one 16-10. Clements got the basketball. Over to D'Souza, being guarded by the freshman Bunch. Just swing over to Smith. Back to Wallace, closing on 10 on the shot clock. Parham's going to get the assignment here. Shots up, doesn't draw anything, and the ball will be out of bounds over to the Bears. Warks will check in, replacing Spencer.
Bears did a great job of guarding the paint, not letting them get penetration on that, and forcing tough contested outside shots.
So Graham's coming off the bench, shot a couple of shots, 2 threes. So far, Campbellsville 0 for 4 from deep. We're closing on 12 minutes to go in the first half. Bears leading this one 16-10.
I like the continuity. The Bears are doing a good job of moving the ball around this possession and getting some touches in everybody's hands.
That's one thing when Keegan Works out there. He's more like you talk about. He distributes the basketball. Parham's three-point shot's up good. Teddy Parham's got 9.
And there's no way you can't love playing with that kid. I mean, he's going to share the basketball. He's going to create that unselfish play. And Teddy and Devin will have an opportunity to have nothing but play horse a little bit tonight if they'll pay attention.
Excuse me, Parham's got 8 so far. It's the 3rd assist for Works already here in the first half. Bears leading this one 19-10. Clemens got the basketball, working against Vance. I think they're going to get Parham on the hold maybe.
Yep, just a run by there. Probably would have let that go. You don't need to create that foul. I thought Mark Vance did a good job of keeping the ball in front of him. Just got caught with your hand in a cookie jar a little bit.
That's Parham's team's first here in the first half. So with 11:36 to go in the first half, Bears leading this one 19-10. We'll send back to the station for a break. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. As you see Pikey the Bear. Pikey, you got a new little costume, coach, that little redesign.
Pikey is representing our national championship uniforms. Those, I'm not 100% sure where he even found that jersey, but he rocks it well. We're awful proud of that bunch. I think that actually was Trevor Setty's number 24 when he played here.
That's going to be on Parham. That's a big foul. It's his second, team second in her first half. Spencer's going to check in and replace Parham. That's going to send Graham to the free throw line.
That's where the little touchy foul comes into play. When you don't create that one, that foul doesn't bother you whatsoever. But now that combined a second foul for Teddy. He's probably going to have to take a seat for a little while.
Graham 77% of the season from the free throw line. Bears 6 of 9 from the floor, 5 of 6 from deep early in this game, Coach.
Yeah, there's been a lot of good play, a lot of good unselfish play. Making shots obviously makes everything look well, and we need to continue to do that. But our defense has been good, too. Holding them to 10 points here in these first 8 minutes of the game is well done.
Graham makes the second one. It'll be his first point of the evening. Bears lead down to 8 as Works brings the basketball down the floor for the Bears. I'll tell you what, Graham was attached to Devin Collins on that screen.
Yeah, I think he's got the scouting report down pat. You better not leave Devin open for open jump shots.
Spencer, a little hesitation dribble, gets back over to Works, 10 on the shot clock. Gets all the way to the bucket, tries to finish with the right hand. He does. Keegan Works' first bucket of the evening. Bears up 10.
He's very crafty around the rim. While he doesn't look at his first priority as being a scorer, he's very capable of getting into the rim or getting at the rim and finishing even over bigger players, which every player is probably going to be a little bit bigger than Keegan.
To get over to Smith. He's got the basketball working against Works. May got away with a push-off. Back fadeaway jumper is good. It's his first bucket, 21-13.
Tough shot. Those are tough twos right there, but great finish.
Bunch at the basketball, picks up his dribble back over to Collins. Guarded by Graham up top over to Works. Back over to Bunch. Closing on 15 on the shot clock. But Works has got the basketball, swings to Bunch in the corner, shots up. Shot's good. Bradley Bunch.
That's great to see. Bradley's been struggling a little bit from the three. Very capable of shooting it out there. We want him shooting it out there. Good for him to see that result of getting the basket to go in.
11-point lead for the Bears here early.
Yeah, Smith's done a good job off the bench here of giving him a little bit of a lift.
Wallace three-point shots up and good. They give him 5 on the evening. That's the first made three-point bucket of the evening for the Tigers, 24-16.
Yeah, not necessarily known for his three-point shooter, capable three-point shooter, but certainly a great job there by Jace Wallace of getting a three to get them started. That's their first three, I think, for the game, isn't it?
Works a three-point shot. Good. Keegan Works got 5 points early.
He knows how to handle himself on this floor. He's put a lot of points on the board and also won a lot of games here on this floor.
27-16. Works got 5 points and 4 assists here early in the first half.
The freshman showing off a little bit here early in the game.
Well, back-to-back threes from freshman bunch, and then followed by Keegan Works as well. About 13 on the shot clock. Clements on a roll. Works playing tough on the box there. Offensive rebound up, no good. Tips, no good. Vance got his hands on rebound. He says, "Give me the basketball and get out of my way."
Yeah, that was a tough one. You can't give up 3 shots at the rim and expect to win these kind of games.
Bunch from the corner once again, up and good. Bradley Bunch has got 6 points. Bears leading this one 30-16, and Coach Vernon says, "Give me a timeout."
Somebody needs to take Keegan Works out for dinner tonight. These shooters are just getting it handed to them.
I tell you what, Coach, we'll keep it right here on break. We'll go over some statistics here real quick. You know, this is something there, Coach. The Bears with 9 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the first half, leading this one 30-16. The Tigers are 7-14 from the floor, 50%, 1-5 from deep. They got 4 rebounds and 4 assists, but, Coach, the Bears are 10-13 from the floor, 77%, 8 of 9 from deep, almost 90%. And how about the freshman in his first start, Coach? We played almost 11 minutes. He's already got 5 points and 5 assists.
We talk all the time about people taking advantage of their opportunities, and I don't think Keegan's had any doubt that he's going to take advantage of his opportunities here tonight. The great thing about his impact has been on everybody. It hadn't just been an impact on him, and he's involved his teammates. You can see the smiles coming around the group, and that just makes for a better culture, better atmosphere.
Also, Bradley Bunch off the bench, the freshman's got 2 threes here early.
And that's a great sign to see. Very capable shooter, like we said. He's just been a little bit of a struggle trying to get those to go down.
Backdoor cut here as Wallace goes spin move on Spencer. They're going to get Spencer with the hack on the wrist.
Yeah, good job of Wallace of getting into the paint. You got to really keep him out of that deep position. He did a great job of probing and getting himself in there. We got a little tic-tac foul. I think Coach Vernon earned that a little bit out of his last time out of encouraging and talking about the slap down, and certainly got one there.
Spencer's first, team's third. Wallace 63% on the season. First one rattles around, comes out. Muhammad will check back in. He'll replace Clements. And Muhammad gives them a little different presence on the floor, Coach, and more physicality, and definitely they run the offense through Muhammad.
Yeah, no doubt he's a game changer, a focus changer, and now they'll be able to play a little bit more inside out than they did with the 5 guards that were out there.
Wallace misses both of those. That makes them 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Bears leading this one 30-16. Works being guarded by Smith up top over to Bunch. Swinging to Collins, who's got a couple of threes here early. Spencer's got the basketball. Bunch swings back to Works, closing on 10 on the shot clock. Vance going to post hard against Muhammad. Nothing doing in there. Collins got the basketball under 10 on the shot clock. Works swinging over to Vance. Vance thinking about 3-point shots up. Mark Vance, first bucket of the evening. The Bears leading this one 33-16.
Yeah, you see the versatility of Mark Vance right there. Couldn't get the post up deep where he wanted it. Was able to step back there, took his time, didn't come out and guard him. Good to see Mark make that 3 out there on the wing.
At the 6th assist here in the first half for Keegan Works. Swings it over to Smith. His shot's up, rattles around, comes out. Wallace goes high for the offensive rebound. They didn't call him for a walk. They did. Looked like he almost anticipated a little bit of contact there, Coach, and unable to keep his footing.
Yeah, a missed box out there by Corbin Spencer. He missed it just enough to kind of get in Wallace's way and create a turnover right there. I think he just lost his footing right there, but good effort by Jace Wallace on the offensive glass. Cameron
Willis will check in, the 5'11" sophomore from Springfield, Kentucky.
They say, we'll take your 5 foot. We'll be generous. You're 5'10", and we'll bring our 5'10" in.
And he will replace Smith on the floor in the lineup. So we're closing on 8 minutes to go in the first half. Bears with a 17-point lead and the basketball. Works got the basketball again, guarded by Willis up top. Handoff over to Spencer. Collins over to Spencer. He's going to work. Free throw line jumpers up. Rattles around, comes off Vance. Got his hands on, unable to come up with. Over to Wallace. Swings it over. A steal from Bradley Bunch. Jordan Graham with the turnover for the Tigers. He Works at the basketball. Vance on the post. Devin Collins, 3-point shot's up. 3-point shot, rattles around, comes off. Willis will get the rebound, hand over to Jace Wallace. Good look though, Coach.
Gotta love that. Created a great tempo, got the ball down, touched the paint, collapsed the defense, kicked it out to Devin Collins straight away, and he's not going to miss that very often. Great play Great play by the Bears.
Muhammad with it, he tried to finish, unable to do so, and there's going to be a timeout.
Yeah, if you're Mark Vance, you have to get that rebound. No excuse for that to go through both your hands and not get that one. It ended up creating an extra possession after they missed an easy one on that one. That's one Mark would like to have back.
So there'll be a 30-second timeout. Let's just keep it right here. So 7:15 to go in the first half. Bears lead this one 33-16. And, Coach, the Bears started off slow here. First few possessions was really kind of rocky. A couple of turnovers. Just didn't look out of sorts. But then Warwick's found he got a Collins three. Then Teddy Parham had a bucket there. And then once their offense got rolling, they've continued that flow so far.
Yeah, I think flow was created by making a few shots. When you go 9 for 11 from the three-point line, that just makes everything look better, get your flow going. The game kind of comes naturally and easy to you. 81% from the three-point arc and 68%, or actually 69% from the field. Really hard to go up from there. That's pretty significant. So hopefully the Bears will start getting to the rim a little bit as well and mixing that into the approach.
8 assists on 11 made buckets for the Bears here early in the first half as
Great
well.
sign.
Keyston Brown got the basketball, swings into Willis. Closing in on 10 on the shot clock. Wallace being guarded by Collins up top. Gets to the bucket, swings it back out. It's Key. Right-handed jumper, rattles around, goes in. The shooter's bounce. He's got 6, 33-18.
Yeah, good job of Key of getting into the paint there. And a little teardrop and got the touch on the friendly rims here at the arena. Oh.
Well, Warwick's trying to finish at the rim.
That's 3 on Mohammed, I think.
Unable to do so. Let's see if they're going to call this on. It is on Mohammed. That'll be his second, I believe.
Second.
The team's 5th.
I think he wants to continue playing, and I think Coach Vernon says we need you down the stretch. You're going to come have a seat for a little bit.
So Milburn will check in to replace him, I'm sure. Jacob Brown will check in for the Bears.
Yeah, Milburn, a promising freshman, and I saw him in the All-A-State tournament, had a really good tournament. Son of Brian Milburn, a good friend, and also a great basketball coach and former Vandy star.
You'll have Warwick will make the first and give him 6. Brown will replace Vance. 34-18, and Muhammad will take the seat as Milburn checked in. Warwick will make both of those. He's up to 7, 35-18.
Great job by Ken of creating an opportunity to free throw to get a couple easy points.
Good D from Spencer out there. Warwick's guarding Brown, and then he'll get his hands on a steal. I'm telling you what, Kean Warwick's going to be tough to keep off the floor.
Yeah, he's really taking advantage. Probably got fouled right there coming down the court.
Spencer's got the basketball, gets all the way to the bucket. Keyston Brown, who leads the team in steals, gets his hands on it, gets it over to Wallace, and they're going to call Warwick's with a block.
Yeah, that possession was pretty physical on this end down here, and certainly the right call on the block going down in transition. Got to really be tough with that ball when you dribble it into that paint. And I think Corbin got a little loose with it. May have got a karate chop or two in there, but certainly you got to be more ball tough.
Warwick's first, team's 4th. Brown will inbound the basketball for the Tigers on the baseline. They're going to reset the shot clock to 20, I believe. I think we'll say 26. 35-18. Brown 3-point shots up. Rouse run comes off. Spencer gets the rebound for the Bears. That'll be his 3rd here in the first half. Swings over to Warwick. Surveys the paint, see what's going on. Gets over to Devin Collins.
Dangerous cross-court pass there. I was worried about that one getting stolen.
Brown's got the basketball on the baseline. A little pump fake working against the freshman at Warwick. He'll try on this side.
Why not?
Warwick's got 10 points here in the first half. Bears' largest lead tonight, 38-18.
Great inside-out play. Jacob Brown with a great pass to the open man, and Ken Warwick with another 3 from the wing.
We might be on double-double watching the first half for Ken Warwick. 10 points, 6 assists already. Milburn shots up. Rouse around comes off. Bradley Bunch with the defensive rebound.
Good. We're doing a good job of keeping the ball on the perimeter and forcing tough contested jump shots.
Warwick gets all with the bucket. He's going to be held by Willis. And he tried to hold on to Warwick, and Warwick said, "Get away from me."
Yeah, good foul right there. Helped each other up. Good sportsmanship.
So this will be the media timeout. So with 5:28 to go in the first half of play, Bears lead this one 38-18. 10 made threes here in almost the first 15 minutes of the first half. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. As you see, Pikeville High School in attendance tonight, coached by Bear alum Elisha Justice and Jordan Perry. And get off the successful season. Kean Warwick, who graduated from Pikeville last year, go to free throw line shooting 2. He's 3 of 3. Kean Warwick helped lead the team to an All-A state championship last year, Coach.
He brought his own fan section with him tonight, and if you watch him play, it's easy to understand why everybody appreciates the play that he does on the floor. And all those kids sitting up there and their successes had a lot to do with Kean Warwick playing point guard for him.
So he splits them. He got 11 points. Bears up 39-18. Over to Key. Swings it back over to Wallace. Tries to get the bucket. Tries to finish with right hand. I think they're going to get Brown maybe or Warwick.
I believe that was on Warwick.
Yeah, they want Key. It'll be his second, team's 5th. Wallace go to the free throw line. His second trip. He's 0 for 2 so far.
Yeah, Wallace did a great job of playing downhill on that. What you mean by that is not playing sideline to sideline, and we didn't do a good job of forcing him to the corners. He had an opportunity to get straight downhill, and when you do that, it puts you in a position where he's either going to get an open shot or you're going to have to foul him. And Kean fouled him, but that's his second foul, so he's going to have to watch a little bit. But Keenan Cutlip is in the game to replace him.
Rattles round, goes in, makes it 39-20.
This will kind of force Corbin to have to play some point guard position tonight with Eli not being in and Kean in foul trouble.
You know, Spencer played the point quite a bit last season. I know he definitely has the ability to do so.
He certainly does. The reason we like him off the ball so much is he does so many things with scoring and moving the ball around, and this will give him an opportunity here to do the same thing from the point guard spot if he'll take advantage.
4 on the shot clock. Bunch got the basketball, tries to finish with the right hand, unable to do so. Collins with a tip. Brown with an offensive tip. His first bucket. Bears up 41-20.
Great controlled drive by Bradley Bunch right there. Didn't get the basket, but nobody quit on the play. Got a second and a third opportunity, and Jacob Brown ended up capitalizing.
Key drives, right hand, unable to finish. Jacob Brown with a defensive rebound, 41-20. Bears leading this one.
Let Key get a little deep on that one, but certainly contested it, made it as tough as you possibly could, and we ended up getting fortunate that ball didn't roll in, but a great job of forcing a tough 2.
Collins over to Spencer.
I think we do have an opportunity here to play some inside ball if we want to with this lineup in.
Spencer with a jumper, rattles around, stays in for Corbin Spencer. He's got 7. Bears up 43-20.
I'm not even sure he had his feet set properly and still, but his release was perfect and got the roll at the rim.
Shots up, rattles around, comes out. Bradley Bunch with a defensive rebound. That was Milburn on the miss for the Tigers. Spencer's got the bucket basketball.
Another good job of walling up and not letting it be an easy basket. It was a tough contested shot. Ended up getting the fortunate the miss there, but nothing's easy right now for the Tigers.
15 on the shot clock. Spencer got the basketball at the free throw line. Jacob Brown 3-point shots up. Rattles around, comes out. A lot of contact, no call. Collins with offensive rebound to put back, unable to get it to go. Defensive rebound to Javon Smith for the Tigers.
Yeah, I thought he got underneath of Jacob Brown on that three-pointer. I think he hurt his knee a little bit by running into him on that shot, but a good rebound by Devin Collins, just didn't get the putback to go.
Brown's got the basketball in the corner, 2-point shots up and good. Keyston Brown is his first bucket, 43-22.
Yeah, good step back right there by Keyston Brown in the corner. Very capable shooter. Glad that was inside the three-point line.
Spencer got the basketball at top, swings over to Bunch. He's got a couple of threes here in the first half. Spencer's got it with 15 on the shot clock. Tries to finish up.
I really like that. Not settling for the shot, even though he's hot. Did a great job of getting to the basket with a good shot fake, and nice play.
Let's keep it right here. It's a 30-second timeout being charged to Ty Compton with 2:46 to go in the first half. Bears leading this one 45-22. Spencer's up to 9 points in that first half. And, Coach, you talked about that, the importance of having like an Eli Heron or Kean Warwick run that point guard. It allows Corbin Spencer to do more of those things. I know he's running the point right now, but he has that ability to finish at the rim. I think that's where Corbin plays his best, Coach, when he can shoot the basketball from deep. I think it's when he's best when he's attacking the basket as well.
He's the true definition of what we call a combo guard. He can play both of those positions equally as well. Just when he's off the basketball, it gives him an opportunity to create. Sometimes when he's at the point guard, he dominates the basketball by dribbling. But that time he did a great job of mixing it up, and he can do both of those. That's the great thing about his skill set.
He's got 9 points, 4 rebounds here in the first half. Got a balance attack for the Bears in his first 45 points. And so he inbound the basketball to Keyston Brown.
Yeah, DeSousa's making a new appearance right here. Don't be surprised to see him be a lot more aggressive right now with this lineup.
Yeah, he hasn't scored, and he's the team's leading scorer on the season. Being guarded by Cullen with the freshman up top. Swings it over to Clements. Being guarded by Mark Vance. Vance, nice defense, Clements. Just a nice looking shot there. His first bucket, 45-24.
Yeah, the only thing you want to try to do is make him go back to his offhand. You let him get to his strong hand, his left shoulder, and good contest right there, but just let him play to his strengths a little bit.
Spencer's going to attack, gets all the way to the bucket, tries to finish. A block from Clements. Vance with the offensive rebound. Bunch got the basketball swing to Cullen. Swings with a bunch. 3-point shots up. Rattles around, comes out. Nice. Lot of physicality for the rebound. The Tigers come away with it. Gets to Clements in the corner. He got the basketball being guarded by Vance. Going to attack the bucket. Tries to finish right hand. He does. Give him 4. 45-26.
Yeah, that just was not good defense. Gave up the baseline on the drive. Great move by Clements getting to the rim and finishing on that play.
Closing a minute and a half to go here in the first half. Vance got the basketball in the box. Spin move. Tries to fadeaway jumper. Rattles around, comes out. Devin Collins with the offensive rebound. Gives him 8 during the first half.
Yeah, if you noticed the possession before, he was crashing the glass trying to get in there, and Campbellsville did a great job of keeping it off the glass, and he just kept going, and good things will happen. And, yeah, I don't know about that either. It was an initial defender right on it, certainly lowered his shoulder.
So it's Graham. It's going to be his backing down Cullen, but Cullen's going to be called for the defensive foul. Be his first team 6. They're going to give Clements 2 shots. Let's see if I can get some season stats on him.
Yeah, he's really came out a lot more aggressive. The first time he came out, I think Coach Vernon got a little bit upset at him and kind of talked to him about being a little more aggressive, and he's their 6th leading scorer, and he's starting to show it now. He's much better minutes in his second appearance for Clements.
He's got 5 points here. He's a 73% free throw shooter on the season. Makes the first 47-27 with a minute 17 to go here in the first half.
You can tell last time out Coach Vernon called, I think he really challenged them to start playing more aggressive, getting after a little bit, making the extra pass, extra play, and they've responded out of that timeout. It's the Bears' job now to close this last minute out.
Yeah, I think here in the latter part of this first half, they've done a better job of attacking the basket, the Tigers.
No question, and getting to the free throw line, and, of course, we can't do that kind of stuff. And
Wallace with a steal and a bucket, give him 9, 47-30. Need to close out this first half, Coach. Under a minute to go.
Yeah, that was a poor decision, poor pass, dangerous pass that actually just started a fast break for Campbellsville. Those kind of mistakes are double-edged swords.
Spencer's got the basketball up top. 20 on the shot clock, 40 on the game clock. Going to clear out for Corbin here, 14. He's a wave away the screen now. Vance will set it. Spencer's got the basketball. Looking to get Collins on the cut. Unable to finish. Bunch had a tip on it. Shot clock's off. 20 seconds ago on the game clock. Browns will back it out. 47-30.
That was a pretty easy finish at the rim. Collins just overshot it a little bit and ended up giving the last possession here to the Tigers.
Browns got the basketball up top, being guarded by Collins. Get to the bucket. Get over to Smith. Shots up. Rattles around, comes off. Offensive rebound by Clements is up and no good. They'll get us to halftime. Bears leading this one 47-30. So, Coach, how about just some quick reaction on this first half?
Very fortunate the last possession right there. That was a pretty easy shot Graham had at the rim and also a putback. Didn't close that out the way you would like to. I think we had a 22-point lead with the last minute and 13 seconds and then ended up letting them close it to 17. But really overall an excellent first half by the Bears offensively and defensively. And, shooting percentages there at 71% from the three-point line and 57 from the field. Those are winning stats, obviously, and hats off to the Bears for a great offensive and defensive performance in the first half.
Let's send it back to the station for a quick break. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. We're at halftime. We're about a minute from the second half tip. Bears leading this one 47-30, and looks like we're going to come out with a starters there. Coach for the Bears. You got Warwick, Brown, Spencer, Parham, and Collins. I would assume the same starters for the Tigers. And so let's go to, we already talked about Coach Compton and his staff, what they're telling their players. And what about Coach Vernon and his staff? I mean, down 17. What are you telling them about their team, Coach?
Yeah, don't forget what did work. While a lot of things didn't work, there were a lot of things that did after his last time out. And their aggressiveness and being physical and attacking the rim and not just relying on the three-point shot, playing inside out, and then guarding extremely hard were the things that you're not going to get 17 points back in the first minute. You got to take that residually as you go. So I think he's actually made a change in the starting lineup here, maybe? Nope, there he is.
Yeah,
okay.
there's Keys coming in.
He was sitting there. So, you had really their two leading scorers. The Sosa has really been ineffective to this point, and then the third one, Mohammed, got in some foul trouble. So I think you'll see a resurgence of those two guys, and they'll be trying to get them off to a good start in the second half.
The Sosa there, coach, coming in the game averaging almost 14 points per ball game. No points there in the first half. Do you think it may have been a defensive point of interest there for the Bears that first half to shut him down?
Probably a little combination. I've seen him play several times. He doesn't seem to be as aggressive as he is a lot of times. Some of that could be defensive strategy, but I know as a player, you still can be aggressive in those scenarios, and I think you'll see a lot more of that. They've actually moved him over on the point guard to try to see if he can't get a little more length on Warwick at the point spot.
So Warwick's got the basketball, got a couple of picks over to Jacob Brown, looking on the inside over to Collins. Nice cut by Brown, tries to finish with left hand, unable to do so. Muhammad with a defensive rebound, so the Tigers get a stop on the first possession.
Wonderful set there. Great job by Jacob Brown getting to the opposite side. He just missed his layup, and it never fails. When you miss one, the next possession, they're going to make theirs.
Keyston Brown's got 4, 47-32. Works it on a cut, and Muhammad was going to try to guard him. Now Sosa's going to guard Warwick. Puts the basketball behind his back and through his legs. A little tricky dribbles. Gets over to Parham. Jacob Brown tries to finish right hand. He does that time. He's got 4. Bears up 49-32.
There's a good finish right there by Jacob Brown. I'd like to have that first one back too. And good job by Jacob getting back on defense there, get his rebound.
Defensive rebound to Jacob Brown. 49-32. Parham over to Warwick. 3-point shots up. Rattles around, comes out Muhammad with the defensive rebound. They're going to push. The Sosa gets all the way to the bucket, unable to finish. Spencer is going to push. Coach Compton said push, push. Spencer's going to do so. Going to be guarded by Wallace up top. Now they pull it back. Brings back to Parham. Gets all the way to the bucket. Over to Jacob Brown. He tries to finish. He does. Give him 6. Bears leading this one 51-32.
I love the unselfish play. Look here by Kean Warwick with a great pickup. Didn't sulk and pout.
Parham got the basketball. Sit back 3. Unable to do anything. Devin Collins with the offensive rebound. Teddy Parham attacking the glass. Give him 11.
Excellent pass there by Teddy Parham to Devin Collins on the rebound there. But great job of continuing to play, continuing to hustle. All started by Kean Warwick still there to get an extra possession. 21-point
lead for the Bears. Parham's got 10. Excuse me, I get excited. Sosa being guarded by Parham. Over to Key. Inside to Muhammad. Brown. Looks like Spencer got his hand on the basketball. He's going to keep it Tigers possession. Clements will check back in, and he's going to replace Key.
Yeah, Muhammad's done a great job of working hard in the post, getting a little frustrated right there. Great help by Corbin Spencer to dig down and create a problem. Obviously, the size advantage is in Muhammad's favor on Brown, but they continue to work hard.
9 seconds on the shot clock. Gets over to Keyston Brown, wanting a pick from Muhammad. He's got it. Gets to the free throw line. Tries to finish. Unable to do so. Collins got defensive rebounds. Got numbers if they can push. He passes the head to Parham. Look for Brown. Pulls it back out. Warwick got it. He's going to attack the glass. Tries to finish. Nice pass to Jacob Brown. Give him 8. Bears winning by 23. And that's the 7th assist of the night for Kean Warwick.
It is so contagious when one person starts sharing the basketball. Everybody starts getting it in the action. Awesome job by the guy sharing the ball.
Let's see if this is going to be a full. There's going to be a 30-second timeout. Let's just keep it right here. 55-32. And now they're going to say it full. So let's go ahead and send it back to the station. So with 17:34 to go in the second half, Bears leading this one 55-32. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena to see a good shot of the cheerleaders, and we got some young ladies over as well too, helping out our cheerleading
Gary,
team.
at an admissions team, it's never too early to start recruiting.
Exactly right. Get them in orange and black. So with 17:30 to go in the second half, Bears leading this one by 23. The Bears have come off to a good start so far in the second half, Coach.
Yeah, a couple substitutions here by Campbellsville on their lineup rotation. I think Coach Vernon's trying to find the right combination. Not sure on that. I felt like that was a pretty, unless he called body on this.
So Clements will be fouled by Brown, but his team's first in the second half. That's going to send Clements to the line to shoot 2 shots, 2 of 2 from the free throw line on the night. And you talked 22, Jordan Graham checked in for the Tigers last dead ball, along with number 4, Brandon Jackson, who made his first appearance, 6-foot junior from Sacramento.
Yeah, Clement gave him a good lift there in the first half and his second time out, so like it's not surprising to see him back early in the second half here to get some opportunity.
Give him 7. He'll have 1 more. He's up to 8. Makes it 55-34. A little pressure coming up here, Coach.
Yeah, I think he put in his lineup that does a little bit better job of pressing. They got some of their size out and playing pretty much 4 guards and a forward.
Gets over to Warwick's. Got 19 on the shot clock. Going to guard to Jackson up top. Looks like there's going to be speed on speed. Gets it over to Collins, over to Brown. Clements try to jump the pass lane, unable to do so, but his team's first here in the second half.
Dangerous pass right there. Yeah, leading away from the basket. Jacob did a good job of hanging on, and we got fortunate a foul was called. That was a very dangerous pass. 20
on the shot clock for the Bears. Also looked like it didn't have a lot of zip on it, Coach.
It did. Very indecisive, and that's when you run into trouble.
Works out the basketball on top, swings it over to Collins.
You kind of see with this group their defensive intensity has really picked up. They're challenging every pass. Great job here by Teddy Palmer of getting to the rim. Just didn't take his time on the finish.
That's a Graham with the defensive rebound for the Tigers. Gets with Wallace. Gets to the free throw line. Nice pass to Clements. He scores, give him 10, and it's 55-36.
Very good two-man game there between Wallace and Clements. Didn't do a very good job handling the ball screen by the Bears, but great pass by Jace Wallace.
Works out the basketball over to Teddy Palmer. Very patient from the Bears this offensive possession. Brown over to Spencer. Closing on 10 as they, again, jumping up pass lane. 10 on the shot clock. Spencer got the basketball. Spin move. Gets all the way to the bucket. Tries to finish. Rattles on, comes out. As Smith with the defensive rebound for the Tigers.
Yeah, you got to finish those. That's 2 feet in the paint. Pretty easy shot at the rim. You got to get those down.
Graham's with the basketball. Swings it back over. I believe that is Smith. It is. Shot doesn't draw anything. Goes out of bounds. The Bears will have possession at 55-36.
And for us, those are the kind of shots we've got to force. We want to keep them on the perimeter and not at the rim.
Spencer attacked. Bring it back out. Again, Bears being very patient on the offensive end. Swings it over to Warwicks. Again, 11 points, 7 assists for the freshman in his first collegiate start tonight. Collins, 3-point shots up. Rattles around, comes out. Good-looking shot from Devin Collins, though.
Yeah, that's the shot you're looking for right there. We got to capitalize on those. You can't shoot 70%, but you got to make your open ones.
3-point shots up, no good. Warwicks with a nice box out on Clements.
Good effort right there, and Clements did a good job of not fouling right there, keeping that ball alive. Very, very skilled play right there.
Offensive rebound for him. Clements over to Graham. He's going to attack, gets all the way to the bucket, and able to finish. Spencer with his 6th rebound of the evening over to Collins. Got the basketball over to Warwicks, over to Collins. Swings back over to Spencer. Now they want a little bit more offense here.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate a timeout right here if you get a bucket here to kind of get yourself just a little bit more reorganized. Not that you're out of whack, and never mind, take it back. And Corbin Spencer with a good drive to the basket. You notice on this end down here, Graham did a great job of recognizing the mismatch and got himself the rim. Probably rushed his shot a little bit, didn't finish it, but a great move by Jordan Graham. Just didn't get the 2 out of it.
So Spencer's got 11. He'll shoot 1 shot. The foul's on Jackson, his first, team second. Let me see how Spencer is on the season from the free throw line. I'll tell you after the free throw here, Coach. Coming to the game 25-27. That's only his 3rd miss of the season. Brown with the defensive rebound. He's going to tackle the Graham over to Smith. They'll get it to Wallace. Bears leading this one by 21. Clements, nice pass to Graham. Smith, 3-point shots up. Rattles around, comes out. Nice defensive rebound from Bradley Bunch, who's checked in for the Bears.
Yeah, that's what you like to see out of young guys. If they'll rebound, they'll probably do every part of the game for you.
Over to Bunch, goes to Warks. Warks looking on Brown on the inside. Parham, 15 on the shot clock. Hands off to Spencer. Nice dribble, spin move at the bucket. Kind of a wild shot. May got bailed out.
Yeah, no question. That definitely was a bailout call. And Corbin attracted to. He'd already made his mind up. He was going to shoot that one. Got caught up in there and did get bailed out a little bit on that play.
Brown's team's third here in the second half. Spencer is 0 for 1 from the free throw line. He'll have 2. Makes the first one, give him 12. Zach Travis will check in first time, 6'3" freshman. He played at Pulaski County High School last year.
Yeah, you can kind of see Coach Vernon is trying to dial something up off the bench and trying to just move his pieces around to see if he can get a group that's going to work well together tonight. And there's nights like that. It's hard as a coach when your guys aren't playing at their best and trying to move the pieces on the chessboard to make it effective.
Devin Collins will replace Kean Works for the Bears.
An interesting fact here, that Brent and Mark Vernon are head coach, assistant coach, and nothing like having your best friend and your brother on your sideline. You never have to worry about loyalties in that scenario.
Bears up at 23. Wallace swings over to Graham, looking at Clementon on the inside. Being guarded by Jacob Brown. They're going to get Jacob Brown with a foul. This will be his team second here in the second half.
Yeah, I didn't like him fouling in that scenario. You had him taking a fadeaway, 9-footer in there. He was going away from the basket. Just challenge that, and if you get a piece of it, great. If not, you force the toughest possible shot. You could and then go rebound it, and kind of bailed him out a little bit on that move.
He's 4 of 4 from free throw line. Make that 4 of 5. He's got 10 points, 3 rebounds off the bench.
Yeah, you can tell he doesn't miss many free throws. I don't know what his overall percentage, but really you can just tell he's got a nice release. Looks good going up and in.
Give him 11. It's 59-37. Again, the Tigers will continue to press.
Yeah, 72% from the free throw line on the season.
Spencer's got the basketball being guarded by Brown. Again, the defensive intensity is picked up for the Tigers.
Yeah, there's definitely some urgency there and almost led to a turnover right there.
Parham's with the basketball, 15 on the shot clock. Brown's going to roll. Pick up these dribbles by Parham, long three, rattles around, goes in, Teddy Parham.
And really good patience right there by Teddy. While it was a contested shot, he did a great job of involving the post, got him in, got it out. You get rewarded by the touch guys on that end, and you got a good roll on the basket at home.
Parham's got 3. Bunch comes up with a steal, gets all the way to the bucket, tries to finish. Nice hustle there from Zach Travis.
Yeah, you can't say enough about Travis. He was actually way, way behind him on the wing here and made a play. That Coach Vernon will be pleased with that on film review.
Warwick's advance will return the lineup for the Bears, replacing Brown and Spencer. So Parham will trigger the ball inbounds from the baseline. 26 on the shot clock for the Bears, leading this one 62-37. The largest lead of the night for the Bears, 25 points. Collins got the basketball at the free throw line. Got to look for a cutter. May try to force the pass, steal from Keyston Brown. And Kean Warwick's coach with a back tap.
And Devin Collins recognized with a hand wave that he probably forced that one a little bit. Be patient on that. You got a whole shot clock to go out of bounds. Just trying to squeeze one in there probably wasn't the right decision, but he'll learn from that. Great job by Kean Warwick of getting that possession back.
Brown will trigger the ball inbound. And Brown, I tell you what, I know the Pikeville High School basketball team, they've seen that all season last year, but seeing how that translates to the college game, that could be very motivational for that team, Coach.
It really is, and he just makes winning decisions and winning plays. He's not doesn't have fear in him whatsoever, and certainly has been a great lift for the Bears tonight in his first career start in college.
Cleveland's got the basketball cut by Graham. He's going to be found by Bunch. Bunch's first, team's third.
And again, we that's another one just like the one with Jacob Brown there too. If you just challenge that verticality and make them finish over top of you while they may make that, you challenge it versus giving them the free ones at the free throw line. Probably a freshman learning experience there.
Graham 1 of 2 from the free throw line on the night. Make that 2 of 3. That's his second point. He'll have one more.
Good touch on that. We got it right over the front of the rim and kind roll, moved it right into the basket.
We'll have one more. Puts down a couple of dribbles, holds the release. Shoots
Ditto.
roll one again and give him 3. Bears it by 23.
We talk about consistency. That was it. Same shot both times.
The Warwicks, I like this right here. I mean, they're not going to try to trap Kean, but
It certainly takes the aggressiveness off your pressure when you know you got a guard that handles it the way he does.
Warwick's been guarded by Wallace up top, gets over the bunch. Swinging over the Vance. That's a tough pass there. Swinging over the Warwicks. Got the basketball. Gets all the way to the bucket. Swings it back over to Collins. Back to Warwick's. Got 7 on the shot clock now. Been guarded by Travis up top. He's going to attack. Spins. Fade away. Jumpers up. Rattles around. Comes out.
Yeah, good move late in the shot clock. They missed Mark Vance down there on the post. He had an opportunity to feed him on the block, but you ran the shot clock all the way down and still got a good shot out of it.
Travis is going to attack. Gets all the way to the bucket. Keegan works with another steal. Be his second of the night. Gets over the Parham. He tries to finish. He does. Teddy Parham got 15.
That man knows what to do with it in transition.
And all started with Keegan works at the steal down here, Coach. Bears up by 25.
Yeah, and Mark Vance is giving us a big lift here in the post, too, forcing tough everything, going and rebounding the basketball. Got caught on the back door there.
Shot at the rim. Wallace is going to be fouled by Collins. That'll be his first, team's fourth.
And absolutely good call by Mr. Sutton there on that. Challenged it vertically, and then he let his arms drop down, which is the epitome of an easy call.
So with 11:43 to go in the second half, Bears with a 64-39. We are on double watch here at the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Keegan works 11 points and 8 assists so far. We'll send it back to the station. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. We've got some fans enjoying the thing in the stands, Coach, and a lot of cheer about tonight. This Bears leading this one 64-39.
We got the dancing Bears out in the fan section. It's great to see the families come out for a great family night. And those of you who didn't make it out tonight, we got plenty of other opportunities as we go down the season. Love to have your teams, your families, your groups here in the arena.
Wallace will have 2. He makes him 2 of 5 of the evening.
He stood a long time on that free throw line coming out of that timeout. Sometimes that gets you out of your rhythm a little bit.
He'll have 1 more. Misses both of them short. Devin Collins with a defensive rebound.
Yeah, I think he got himself out of rhythm on both of us, standing on that free throw line a little bit too long.
Corbin Spencer will check in the next dead ball for the Bears. Over to Teddy Parham, who's played well tonight on fire, Coach.
Yeah, he really played a good floor game and just took it. Baby steps count too, and that's okay. That's a turnover, but it wasn't by doing anything out of the ordinary. Just took a little extra step there. He'll bounce back and play good defense here.
Spencer will check in for Bradley Bunch. That would be the seventh turnover of the night for the Bears.
We've done a pretty good job of limiting our turnovers, and they had a lot of those in the very first or end of the first half. And great contest at the rim, good cut, but certainly not a great finish.
Parham and Spencer in the corner, shots up. Shot rattles around, comes off. Vance will try to get the basketball, unable to do so. Works is looking for the back tap, unable to get it. Wallace will try to finish at the rim, and he does. I believe we'll get Teddy Parham with the bump.
Yeah, I thought we probably could have tracked that loose ball down with a little bit more oomph on our side there, but good transition there by the Tigers, and very unselfish play by them in transition as well.
Parham's third, team's fifth. Wallace has got 11. He'll go to the line shooting 1, 2 of 6 on the evening from the free throw line. He was short both times last time up. Makes the adjustment this time, give him 12, 64-42.
Yeah, very capable for the free throw line. Just got caught short on those last 2. But I'll tell you who's giving him a lift right there is the Travis kid has come in there and really given him some good effort and picked up the intensity of the team.
Parham will wave away the screen, gets to the bucket, tries to finish with the right hand. He does. Teddy Parham is up to 17.
He makes it look so easy at times. It's just effortless to get in there and finish that with his right hand. Great job of probing and getting himself right to the basket. Good job, Teddy Parham, on that drive.
Bears up 24, and it's going to be an offensive foul It's going to be on Travis. It'll be his first, team's fourth.
Teddy did a good job of emphasizing that where you couldn't miss that one. He took full advantage of that contact, and the right call for sure. Nothing but a hustle play there, but definitely the right call.
Milburn would check in for Clements. Again, Campbellsville was a little bit smaller this second half here. I haven't seen much of Muhammad in the second half. Works out the basketball up top, 20 on the shot clock, gets it over to Collins, swing to the Vance. Back to Warks, being guarded by Brown up top. Spencer on the cut. Had the basketball, swing to Warks with 10 on the clock this time.
Yeah, I liked the continuity we had right there, moving the basketball. And
Vance with the offensive rebound with the putback. Mark Vance has got 5. Bears up by 26, largest lead of the night.
Nothing makes me happier. That's the impact Mark Vance can have on the game of dominating the glass and finishing around the rim, and great to see him get that opportunity and that reward there.
Brown, he scored to get him 6, but nice contest from Mark Vance, though, Coach.
Yeah, he's the missing link for us right now. When he gets it going and starts playing well, he really provides a great spark for this team.
Works over to Parham. Vance with a screen, a switch, nice roll to the bucket. They may get him with an offensive foul.
He needs to have somebody behind him telling him there's a third help defender. You had both of his guy and the guy Teddy was guarding in front of him, but didn't recognize that Jordan Graham did an awesome job of coming over there in that last help spot to take that charge. And certainly the right call, but no harm, no foul. Mark Vance, that was a good play and good pass.
His first, team 6th.
You have no issue with that play.
So Bears leading this by 24. Closing on the 9-minute and 20-second mark in the second half. Brown's got the basketball up top. Swing over to Travis. Looking for Milburn on the inside. Unable to get it to him. Swing back over to Graham. Now go to Milburn and loses the basketball. The Bears basketball.
Yeah, I think he took his eye off that ball. He was making his move before he caught the ball on that play right there. Good entry pass. Everything fine. Just took his eye off that one, I think, a little bit. He'd like to have that one back.
Collins over the Warwicks. Jacob Brown will check back in for the Bears. Next dead ball.
Yeah, and Coach Compton's done a good job of really mixing his lineup up and keeping everybody fresh so they can play at their peak.
Warwick's off a screen, swinging over to a Spencer, who's going to attack. Being guarded by Travis. Spencer over to Parham, who's got the basketball, swinging it back out. He's got 7 on the shot clock. 3-point shots up. Good, Teddy Parham got 20.
Yeah, when he's in a rhythm, it really doesn't matter where he catches it. It's just sometimes he'll take that when he's not in a rhythm, and you have to question it. But certainly, great job of cutting through there and getting an easy one.
I don't know if you can say a quiet 20, but it's been a quiet 20 for Teddy Parham.
Like I said before, he makes it look easy sometimes. You just sit here in awe sometimes watching him play.
Travis 3-point shots up, rattles around, comes out. Parham's got the basketball. May got a rake, no, off of Travis's head. Should remain Impact basketball.
No, I hit off his head. That's pretty easy to see.
Yeah. But they're going to say Campbellsville basketball. I thought that was pretty easy.
Hit him right in the head.
Let's see here. We got number 10. We'll check back in.
They'll regret if they watch film. That hit right off number 1's head. He's actually got a red face from it right now.
So Javon Smith checked back in for the Tigers. Works try to get with a steal, and they will do so.
Good effort here by Ken. He's always working.
27-point lead for the Bears. Get the basketball into Keyston Brown. Bring it down, being guarded by Warks. Spencer, Collins, Brown, Parham, Warks, the starters out there for the Bears right now. It's over to Travis. Over to Brown, 3-point shots up. Good. Keyston Brown, give him 9.
Yeah, too much space right there. Too good of a shooter to leave him open on that wing right there when you could have just forced him to put it on the deck and driven him off the line.
Bears up 24. Warwick's going to be fouled by Keyston Brown. That's going to be Brown's 4th, team's 5th. That's a key foul for the Tigers. I definitely need him on the floor if they're going to make a late game run.
Yeah, he's been really the only outside threat that they've had at this point.
They've only made they're 2 of 12 from deep.
Yeah, he's made one of them.
Spencer's got the basketball, attacks the bucket, a little up and under. I think they call that the Rajon Rondo.
They do. That is the Rondo, and I watch him work on that religiously. Great job. And Evan Faulkner's even up, excited about that. I know that's his department.
That's it. Gives Spencer 15. Bears up 26. Brown attacks, swings over to Travis. 3-point shots up. Good, Zach Travis.
Yeah, that's a tremendous offensive possession right there. Campbellsville made the one more and got the ball out to the top. That was a really, really good job. If that's Brown's 5th, that's going to be unfortunate.
technical foul.
He was bumping his gums the whole possession before that, so that carried over from his foul on Kean down here on this end. And
so Travis has got 3. It makes it a 23-point ball game, 73-50. Brown had 4 personal fouls before the technical.
Yeah, that'll be 5. That's unfortunate.
That will disqualify him. Coach Vernon's wanting to just a few words with the official, as you have Willis will return the lineup for the Tigers, and Cullip will return the lineup for the Bears, replace Warts. So Brown's going to finish the game with 9 points, a rebound, an assist, and a couple of steals. Spencer makes the first.
What's his percentage, Gary? What's his percentage? Go ahead, fire it out there.
Well, he was coming to the game 94%. He missed the first one tonight, but you know what? He's missed he's made the last 3.
He's recovered well.
He sure has. He's up to 17 on the ball game. Bears lead this one 75-50.
Been a really good performance by the Bears on both ends of the court. They've done a good job defensively, and offensively has been really, really smooth. Obviously, they've made some shots. But even offensively, they've made the extra pass, the right pass, and good decision-making. I hope they continue to close this last 7 minutes out in that fashion.
Parms with the basketball, top 15 on the shot clock. Gets to the rim, got Cullip over to Spencer. Gets to the free throw line, puts down a couple of dribbles. Tried that rondo once again, unable to finish this time, though. Maybe off of Travis's hand. It is. Only 4 on the shot clock, though. They need to be aware of the clock.
Yeah, they
75-50. Only got 4 on the clock. Got to make it quick. Get something going to the bucket. Jacob Brown's got it. I don't think he's aware of the clock. A fadeaway jumper, shots up. Nope, they're going to say shot clock violation.
Yeah, wasn't great awareness. The coaches and the bench were yelling. I think they just got caught with the ball in the corner and really didn't have your playmaker with the basketball there.
Bunch is going to check in and replace Collins. $75-50, 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the second half. Graham's got the basketball for
a little 2-1-2 action right here. They had some really, really good movement out of this just a minute ago in their last possession with ball movement, player movement. Travis
will swing it over. Parham try to get the steal. Milburn's got it. Travis's three-point shot's up. Rattles around, comes out Spencer. That's his 7th rebound to lead the team tonight.
You love to see your guards rebound, and Corbin's definitely done that tonight. And Cutlip with a 3.
Hey, the 7th Bear to make a three-point shot tonight. 78-50. Give Cutlip 3 on the night.
Not bashful on that release at all.
And that'll be an offensive foul charged to Graham. It'll be his first, team 7th. A little bit of frustration, I believe, Coach, starting to set in for the Tigers.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. You about have to call something because there was a collision there. I'm not sure that you reward a defender in that area either, but there was a big contact. You probably have to make some kind of a call.
And Spencer over to Bunch, over to Parham. Closing on to the media timeout. Willis with a push in the back.
Yeah, that's a tough break too. Just trying to be aggressive, moving them off their cuts, but certainly did impede his cut to the basket there.
His first, team's 8th, excuse me. That's going to send Cutlip to the line, shooting 1 and the bonus. On the season, 3 of 6 from the free throw line. He's got a bright future for the Bears too, Coach.
No question. Another coach's son out there on the floor. A lot of those out there today.
He's got 4 as he rattles the first one in. Nice soft touch. Hit the front of the rim and it falls through the nylon.
His father was the patriarch of Science Hill and did an awesome job there. Just recently took a new position and always came to camp when we had it here. And Keenan's grown up in the gym, and certainly you can see why.
Bears up by 30, 80-50. Graham's three-point shots up, no good. Parham with a defensive rebound, got Bunch to his right. Got it to him late. Go over to Cullip, tries to finish the rim. It does give him 7 quick ones for the Bears.
Yeah, I don't know that that's going to be on their highlight video of any time of precise, crisp passing, but nonetheless, it ended up finding its place to the right player and got a nice transition basket.
Graham's with the basketball top for the Tigers. Nice defensive play from Jacob Brown to deny the entry pass. So with 5:28 to go in the second half, Bears in control of this one, 82-50. Watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. 5:28 to go in this one. Bears in control, 82-50. Campbellsville will inbound the basketball on the baseline with 17 on the shot clock. Jackson will do it for the Tigers. Willis's fadeaway jumper finds the bottom of the bucket. It's his first bucket of the evening.
Really nice diagram play right out of the timeout. A diagonal up screen with a double down and found the rim right there. Looked like he knew what he was doing.
Collins and Warwick will check in for the Bears. Next dead ball. Spencer over to Parham. To Vance, will try to finish with the right hand. He does. Mark Vance with 7.
Great job. Really good positioning right there. And you got to give your hats off to Teddy Parham of feeding your post player in a position where he can score the basketball. And that was a great two-man game right there.
Jackson got the basketball, gets all the way to the bucket, swings out to Willis. His shot's up, rattles around, comes out. Travis with the offensive rebound. Willis will attack, tries to finish with left hand this time, unable to do so. Parham with a defensive rebound.
Bears in transition here.
Color pull back up. Parham will pull back out and run a little offense. Bears up by 32, 84-52. Vance will try to finish right hand. He does. Give him 9.
Mark Vance going to have to go get at least a beverage for Teddy Parham. That was a great job of feeding him back-to-back plays in the post. Good job by Mark finishing strong hand.
And he's going to get Cullip on the push. His second, team 7th.
Yeah, good job there by Jackson of probing the defense and ended up creating a contact and getting a foul right there on the drive.
8 Bears players have played, and all 8 players have scored at least 6 points tonight, Coach.
Yeah, Corbin and Teddy both have done a great job. Well-deserved break right there, and I couldn't be prouder of their willingness to be great teammates as well. They've just really done a great job all around game.
Jackson will have 1 in the bonus and misses the first. Bradley Bunch with an offensive defensive rebound. Maybe last week see Spencer and Parham tonight, Coach?
Yeah, unless you get some foul trouble going on, I would say that's absolutely the end of that for them.
Warwick's got the basketball. Screen from Vance. Got the basketball. Swings over to Cullip. He's got the basketball over to Collins. He's going to attack. Tries to finish. Devin Collins finish. Gives him 10.
Really nice controlled drive. They crowded him on the three-point line. That's great to see out of Devin. Just came off of 2 feet, well-balanced, and got him a great 2-point shot right there to get himself going. Jackson's
going to work against Bunch. Warwick is going to guard Travis. Willis over to Jackson. Got 15 on the shot clock. He beat Bunch to the spot, and he finishes at the rim. Give him 2.
Yeah, nice job by Jackson continuing to go to it. Not bad defense right there. Just a little better roll on the basket.
Got some subs going to check in for the Bears' next dead ball.
All right.
Cullip's got the basketball. Nice roll to the bucket by Mark Vance. He finishes at the rim. Give him 11.
I absolutely love the unselfish play. Great job of Mark Vance of getting to the rim. And, you know, that's a hard finish when you got a guy playing down there by your legs. And he did a good job of avoiding the charge, kissing it off the glass to get the and one.
It's on Jackson, his second, team's 9th. And that's going to send Vance to the line shooting 1. You got Jordan Frazier who's going to check in. Noel Kitts would check in. And also Cody Maynard will check in.
This is good to see all these guys get an opportunity to play in a conference game and be able to contribute. Nice job here by Keenan Cutlip. Keenan Cutlip getting a offensive rebound off the free throw.
Cody Maynard, freshman from Lawrence County, gets it over to Noel Nitz from Florida.
Yeah, Cody Maynard's made a few jump shots on this court in his time as a high schooler at Lawrence County. 5
on the shot clock. Bunch over to Maynard. Maynard, see if you want to get a shot up. Shots up. Doesn't draw anything.
Put him in a bad spot right there. We didn't do a very good job on that possession of creating opportunity.
Jordan Frazier will check in.
Great job by Mark Vance right there. Big man earned a lot of respect right there from his teammates and coaches tonight.
All these guys making their first appearance in the Bears uniform.
Yeah, this is great. A lot of youth out there on the court. All freshmen except for Noel, one upperclassman.
Jackson, a little tricky dribbles, gets to the bucket. Swings over to Willis. 3-point shots up. Good from the corner. Give him 5, 90-57.
Yeah, great job of finding that corner 3 and nothing but net on that one, even with some good defense played on him.
Gets over to Maynard, who's going to run the offense here. Big-time scorer out of Lawrence County High School.
Yep, not used to playing that one position as much, but certainly very capable of doing the job.
Bunch fadeaway jumper, rattles around, comes out. Good-looking move, though. It looked very smooth on that shot.
Yeah, he's a natural scorer. Just like I said, he's been in a little bit of funk trying to get it to go down, but certainly has all those skills to be able to do all of those. The coach is going to halt him up a little bit here and make sure we get a good possession out of this.
Maynard's going to run the point here for the Bears. Frazier will flash to the free throw line. Bunch wants to have a screen, but double screen with Frazier will pop out. 10 on the shot clock. Bunch will try to finish at the rim. Unable to do so. Be on Clements will be his second, team's 10th. It's going to send Bradley Bunch to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots.
Yeah, good pass there by Cody Maynard to the post, the cutting post. And Coach Compton's talking to him right now about having that easy lane to drive it on in there and be aggressive and try to get yourself in the scorebook.
Bunch 1 of 7 for the free throw line on the season. He misses the first. And he's going to get that figured out. He's too good of a shooter to be 1 of 8 on the season.
Yeah, there's no mechanical anything. It strictly becomes a mental issue at that point. But he's got all the skills, everything in there. Just not seeing it go down yet.
Bears up 90-57. Under 2 minutes to play here in this ball game. Jackson tries to get the rim. He does. Travis will 3-point shots up. Rattles around, comes out. Nice defensive box out from Kenan Cutlip.
Yeah, that was just pure effort right there. Outsized a little bit, just continued to work him behind the glass and gave an opportunity for a teammate to get that rebound.
Cody Maynard's got the basketball up top. He's a member of the OMSP, Osteopathic Medical Scholars Program. Cody Maynard. Frazier attack to the bucket. He finishes at the bucket. Give him 2.
Great job by Jordan Frazier going to his left hand and finishing through contact. That's one thing freshmen have a hard time adjusting to, and no flinch by Jordan Frazier. Did a great job of finishing through the hands.
Bears up 35.
I like the communication right there on the switch on the ball screen.
Jackson going to run it. Got 1 minute left to go in this ball game. Willis' shot out of the corner is up. Rattles around, comes out. Jordan Frazier with a defensive rebound for the Bears. Cullip's got it. He pulls it back out. For Cody Maynard. Frazier from the corner. Thought about the 3. Now he's going to attack. Lost his footing. I think they're going to get him called for the steps. Be the 10th turnover of the game for the Bears.
Got a couple of guys that haven't scored yet, Cody Maynard and Noel Kent. If we can get them an opportunity here in this last little bit, we'd have to be super quick.
Oh, wow, he could be quick. But when you have that many players play and score, definitely a team effort tonight for the Bears. Travis' shot's up.
We'll have an opportunity here in transition if Coach gives them a chance, but I'd say they'll probably
Jackson with
that's not what we wanted out of that.
Behind the back pass to Travis. We'll get the dunk, give him 5. It makes it 92-59. Shot clock's off. And he wants to get the basketball across half court. And then those want to hold everything up here.
Yeah, I think that's probably the last shot attempt of the game for hopefully either team. Good effort. Nothing but positive by the Bears tonight. They were dominating fashion tonight with some great offensive play and some really, really solid defense to hold them to 59 points. I think they're averaging 72 a game, so really good defensive effort by the Bears.